I have a lot of women friends who also describe what Reggie says, and I'm a gay man, so I've got lots of women friends. So if it's common for the people she talks to, it's common for her, and it's common for all the women that I've talked to, and we have lots of women in the chat saying the same thing. That should lead you to think that maybe there is a problem that men should probably address.
But not really, because that's all anecdotal. Do you know what that means?
Really. It's not really, because the things that cause women to not want to date men are common occurrences that actually have stats that you can look up. For example, DV.
No, obviously domestic DV is a problem. Like, nobody's saying it's not.
No, I didn't say you did say it was a problem. I'm saying that those are things that happen for dating for women that they have to be concerned about because men can't seem to keep control of themselves.
See, and then this is what it turns into. Like Ronnie says, they just have shit choice in men and never learn. Like placing the blame on us instead of the shit men and the way that society shapes these shit men into our culture that we live in.
And how would anybody know it's a shit man if you haven't dated them yet?
Well, like, I mean, there is ways you can tell, to be fair.
Oh, tell me.
No, there's not. There are a lot of men who get under who flow by the radar. Some of them don't turn into shitheads till they get married.
Right.
Some of them,
like, tell me what are these telltale signs that we're supposed to look for? Tell me.
Well, like, I can only speak for me, because I date women. Like, I would look for red flags in a woman. Do you know, have you ever heard red flags?
You said no. You said there's ways of telling men. So how do we how do we weed out these, shit men from the good men? Go ahead.
Well, it's a thing called red flags, like. Have you never heard people talking about, oh, that's a red flag, that's a red flag? I fucking
know what a red flag is, yes. But the point is that they hide it until sometimes years later. You don't know they're shit men until you're in the relationship with them.
Sometimes, yeah. But like I see lads who are with women who I would say, oh man, that woman has a lot of red flags, I wouldn't date her. And then she ends up cheating on him.
What are your red flags? Tell us what you look for. What are your red flags? I'd like to hear.
Well, obviously, like for men, it would be different. We're not worried or looking out for a woman.
Can you answer the question that I'm asking you?
Yeah, I'm answering it.
No, what are the flat... Oh my god, look at the little SpongeBob gifts, you guys. Sorry, I got distracted. A cheeky wiggly. I'm going to set 20... A goal of 20 cheeky wigglies. If anybody wants to check out what the heck that is. Squirrel. What are your red flags? So what are red flags? Oh, look at it, they're so cute. Oh my god. I love it. So what are the red flags that scream, I don't want to date this person? Thank you, Paul.
Well, like I was saying, I wouldn't be worried about like DV because I'm a man, like I'm 6'1", I can defend myself.
Still not answering the question. Great.
No, but I'm explaining that the red flags would be different for men and women.
Yeah, we know that you guys aren't at as risk for DV. We know that. That was a pointless. That was a pointless sentence. So answer the question that I'm asking you, please.
Right. So I was answering it. So I'd be looking for red flags for
hold on. No, you weren't answering it. You were saying what you wouldn't look for because you're a big man and you're not afraid of the little women's. That's what you were saying.
See how
yes,
you twist
it fucking was. No, that's what you said. You answered. You started answering with that. You weren't answering the fucking question. So answer the question. What are the red flags that women present to you that you're like, no, thank you. Just answer that. Nothing else.
I've been trying to answer for you, but you keep interrupting me. So I'd be looking out for red flags for like cheating or not being a good person, right? So like one of the red flags would be
cheating is not a red flag. It should be that should be your deal breaker. Like,
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that's
so I'm looking out for red flags that would indicate she would be a cheater.
So how do you understand what I'm saying? All right. So you said that she is a cheater. So what are the red flags that should be a cheater? Go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So like, for example, let's say if she's constantly posting provocative pictures on her social media,
that doesn't signify she cheats.
Absolutely
not. That doesn't signify she cheats.
Paul, do you have earbuds in?
Yeah, hold on.
I know you sound so muffled. That's not an indication that she'd be a cheater. That doesn't mean anything. That's just you being insecure.
Wait, that's me being insecure. What?
Yeah. Why does posting pictures of her loving herself and how she looks indicate that she's gonna cheat on you? I don't understand. How does that equate?
Right, because it shows that she craves male validation and male.
So
what's the word like? Yeah, so obviously, if she's not happy with one man's male attention, like
craving male attention or being proud of her body and showing it off does not indicate that she's a cheater.
I mean, but I've met loads of women who have plenty of reason and would be proud of their body, but they don't show it off to the world.
That doesn't. It's not a uniform,
Modesty,
universal thing. You're literally demonstrating why dating's a problem for women.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm not saying it's a guarantee that if she does that, she's going to cheat. But I have seen it myself.
You're trying to run from it now, but that is what you insinuated.
No, yeah, definitely, it would be a red flag. Like I never insinuated that it's a guarantee that she'd cheat.
It's one you're prescribing, but it's not.
Yeah, like what you're describing is the patriarchal standards of men trying to hide their women, right? Like, she should only be showing off to me. Like, what if she's showing off to other women? What if her social media is geared towards women and the women's gaze?
That sounds like a load of waffle that I wouldn't really believe.
Personally. A load of waffle?
Yeah.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why?
Because
why can't she show it off to women? You don't want her to show it off to men. So what if she built her social media off of her viewers being women that support her?
Well, that'd be like me going to like an exotic dance club and saying, missus is like, wait, I don't want you going there. I'm like, no, I just go there to appreciate the female body, and like, you know what I mean? Like, I could waffle about nonsense, making up excuses.
You guys remember we have event and everything else just to get rid of this person because this is not really going anywhere.
How's you know I'm right?
Look, how cute. No, because you're not providing any. You're just talking. You're just showing off your insecurities. That's all you're doing.
I'm very secure in myself, I promise.
No, because if you were very secure, then you wouldn't care who's looking at your girlfriend. You would just.
How does that make any sense to you?
Because if you had trust,
you can't actually believe.
Because if you actually liked and trusted your girlfriend, you wouldn't care who she's around. That tells me that you're insecure about other people being able to take her from you. If she were able to be taken from you, that means you're not a good partner.
Rev, it's not that she could be taken from me. Because
then why are you
I don't
worried
live and
about
respect my girlfriend. She wouldn't be my girlfriend if she posts stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
Why worry about other people?
See, and you're just shaming her, like, just for what she wears. What she wears does not indicate that she doesn't have respect for herself. That's ridiculous. That screams insecurity.
No, like, I'm not saying, like, if we're going on a night out, she can't wear certain things.
It's either your personal insecurity or you are really shit at picking partners. So you're going to have to choose one of the other.
I'm saying I wouldn't make a girl like this my girlfriend. So I'm not shit.
Okay, yeah, but you still don't get to decide.
It's a red flag.
So, like, what if you, see, but we're trying to tell you you're wrong. Like, your understanding of red flags is based off of your own insecurities. It's not based off of actual fact. Like, there's no indication, there's no study done, there's no any kind of indicator that because a woman shows off her body, she's more likely to cheat. Again, you're just insecure. If you
I don't know if there's been any studies done on it, but like I've seen it with people I know and shit. You know what I mean?
No, you haven't.
I have. I literally have.
How old are you again? Big bollocks.
Big bollocks. I'm 25.
Oof.
And I have literally seen it.
You are a seasoned professional. Mm-hmm. Absolutely, a big boy 25.
I mean, yeah.
You should have heard.
Like, you kind of didn't bother to like.
I don't sound like
sit
that.
Up. Yeah, you do.
I told you. See, you should have heard him when he first came in here. Like, it was so much worse. Like, I'm pretty sure this guy just rolled over and was like. That's what you sounded like when you came in.
Okay. Yeah, now she's mocking because she can't argue. That's facts.
No, we've been arguing this whole time. I'm mocking your terrible
you're boring.
fried voice. Yeah, like
You're just like edgelord. Like sit
I'm an
up.
edgelord. Okay.
Like sit up and talk.
I'm literally sat up. I'm literally sat up right now.
No. Then I don't know. Like take a drink of water. You sound like a valley girl without the inflection.
Okay, I sound like a valley girl.
Like you do. Clear your fucking throat and talk like a fucking grown up. It's weird. It's so weird that you men have adopted that from California. That is just like something very typical California, has been for decades. And now we got fucking Brits and men Brits.
I mean, I definitely don't sound like a valley girl.
Fucking cool. That's what you guys sound like.
Okay.
Big bollocks. Why don't you tell us your other red flags?
That's funny. Other red flags.
Nobody cares. Tap the screen and share the live. Where did you go? Come back and tell us how we were
in that book. There's teachers having sex at a school field trip, underage drinking happening in this book. These things are absolutely happening when we're talking about ideologies with the LGBTQ being put on small children who haven't even hit puberty yet. They shouldn't have a sexual preference. If a child that has not even approached puberty yet has a sexual preference, then we need to look at the adults in their life.
You probably should none of what you just said was trans ideology, first of all.
Well, it is. You're also teaching children that you can be something that you're not. Like you're lying to your child. You're telling that's like telling your child that they can be Superman. But you don't believe in those fairy tales, right?
It's like grooming a kid, honestly. Like you're like being like, oh, you can be this thing that you not actually are.
Like
things you said were trans ideology, and I don't know if that's all in the book or if you're reading into it with a kind of a. I can find you a book and be.
No, it is in the book. It is in the book. Alice Oseman. It's called Nick and Charlie by Alice Oseman. I just simply read portions of this book, quotes out of this book in front of the school board, and they told me that was inappropriate. And I said, if it's inappropriate for adults, why can a 9-year-old check it out of your library? And they removed the book from the library.
Mark, you might be oblivious, but this is something that's been common knowledge for almost 5 years now. So hopefully,
common knowledge is meaningless. Common knowledge to you in like the rural parts of the country is different than common knowledge.
Oh, what country are you in?
No, Mark, you said that we shouldn't be teaching children fairy tales. We shouldn't be teaching children things that are not real. So why do you then want to teach children that it's okay to be a boy if you're a girl? It's okay to be a girl if you're a boy, because that's not real.
Where do you live?
I'm not saying you should teach that. I'm saying nobody's teaching that. That's not.
Oh, that's not true.
Mark, what country do you live in?
What you do have is like school boards trying to put Christian fairy tales in class, like the 10 Commandments and shit.
Shouldn't you be, if you're against one, shouldn't you be against the other? Because I'm against the 10 Commandments being in public schools.
You should be deported if you live here. You should be deported. That's literally a foundation of our constitution.
Listen, nobody's teaching trans
morality of the
ideology, whatever that is.
That's not true.
You shouldn't be in Western civilized countries. You should actually be on the Eastern side. You should actually get the fuck out.
Well, I can't have two. You're outlaw. You're having another conversation. I'm just
no. I'm being dead ass.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you, you're bringing up like, I have a problem with Western schools talking about the 10 Commandments in the classroom, where it was in a civilization.
No, Christianity is harmful to the mind.
Are you stupid?
Christianity
is our culture. That's literally our culture.
So is convincing a child they have to mutilate their body to be happy within it.
That's not our culture, and that's why we don't like it. Exactly.
Nobody's teaching kids to mutilate their bodies.
Sure they are. Sure they are.
We're giving kids ideas that lead to
that is advocating for that.
That's dishonest intellectually, actually.
You can't.
The group that is advocating for gender-affirming care for minors. Yes, I can.
You can't name one group.
That's within your right to.
Or one person that advocates for kids
for gender-affirming care for minors. That's a lie.
No, it's within your right to defend your kids from stuff like that. That's what I'm saying.
I can't name one group. Okay.
I was talking.
I'm going to give you a list.
I know. I'm just telling everybody that's in the comments that I have kids. You can defend your kids from that kind of perversity. It's a lie.
I mean, homeschool your kids if you don't want them to learn anything. But
you're a minority. You're like 1% of the population. What are you talking about? Why are you the sub?
What do you mean 1% of the population?
Shut up. Get out of my school system. What are you talking about?
You're like, no, transgenders are 1%.
The thing is,
transgenders are 1%
you're crashing
of the population.
out over
a myth. A majority in the school system representation.
You're crashing out over a myth, and you're being manipulated.
This is not a myth. This is all factual.
Every single major U.S. medical and mental health association supports gender-affirming care for youth, including the American Academy of Pediatrics, American Medical Association, American Sociological Association, and many others. Tell me why this is the only mental health issue where we tell children that it's okay to mutilate their bodies in order to feel happy within them.
I agree with that.
Nobody says mutilate your body. You cannot get.
What do you think cutting off your breast is? You're going to say you can't get surgery as a minor? Because I'll prove you wrong.
It's like giving a kid a knife and then being like, listen to Kurt Cobain on beat for 47 hours.
Hundreds of mastectomies and dozens of bottom surgeries have been done on minors aged 13 to 17 in this country.
Like,
that was only from 2019. That was only for insurance claims from 2019 to 2021 with prior dysphoria gender diagnoses.
What? Yeah,
you need me to pull that up and show it to you? I'll prove it.
I don't think that's happening.
I'll prove it. I'm glad you said you didn't believe me.
Also, look up the
that is happening. That's not
the population of transgenders in America.
That transgender ideology is being taught in elementary schools. That's not what's happening. You guys are like delusional. If it's not happening in your local school, what do you think it's happening?
He's going to say it's not happening. That was the statement I was waiting for. I was waiting for him to make the statement that that's not happening.
He's backsliding because he doesn't have an argument. You're sad. Dude, you're sad.
If it's not happening in your school, why do you think it's happening in some imaginary place? Because you've been taught with Christian ideas.
Will not be perceived. So, my bad. There's no behavior that a man can do to a woman that will not be perceived as abuse.
Non-biased source. Let's go look at Komodo insurance studies.
No,
diagnosis of youth with gender dysphoria surge. New diagnoses in the United States of patients
that's not
6.
surgery. That's
Hold on,
not surgery.
I'm getting there. It's at the bottom of the page. Okay, I'm showing you. Because you're saying this isn't being pushed on our kids. But we have diagnoses of, I'm still speaking, control yourself. I'm giving you the source. You're saying this isn't happening. Just sit down and be good while I show you that it is.
It's not happening.
Dude, hell yeah. This is a host right here.
The surgeries are at the bottom of the page, so you're going to sit tight until we get there. You're saying that this isn't being pushed on our kids, then why do we have a surge of new diagnoses in the United States from patients ages 6 to 17? Ages 6 to 17. Okay, you see that's the surge in every fucking state? Do you see the surge? Yeah.
No, but he doesn't understand.
Let's give you some more. You want the surgeries? We'll scroll all the way to the bottom because here's hormone therapy and there's their surge year after year after year. But let's go to the bottom and see top surgeries. U.S. patients aged 13 to 17 undergoing mastectomies with a prior gender dysphoria diagnosis. In 2019, there was 238. 2020, there was 256. 2021, there was 282. You notice a pattern there? It goes up every year. And this isn't even all of the ones that were paid for out of pocket. These are just the ones that they tried to claim on insurance.
Mark,
this isn't happening?
You're out of your depth, buddy.
This isn't happening?
300 people out of 350 million?
Per year. And these aren't people, these are children. These aren't people. Notice how he doesn't say children.
He says people. 1,600 followers. Are you fucking kidding me?
I suppose you think children can consent too, right?
That many retards follow this guy?
Oh, you can't say that word.
Sorry, my bad.
Listen, that's statistically insignificant, what you're talking about. It's
insignificant. Child abuse is insignificant.
300 people.
It's not significant. 300 people. Children are suffering at the hands
of
300 people out of...
Mark, they're not people, they're children. Let's specify. These are children.
It's like that one meme.
There's not 360 million children in this country.
He's like these
what you're trying to do is skew the statistics, right? You'd have to look at how many people in America are children. What is it, 76 million? Not 350 million? Hold on. But what you're doing is trying to call them people so you can diminish the fact that they're minors. So you need to answer this question. Can a minor consent? Can a minor consent?
That's a good question.
Ask Don McCon when he did Katie Johnson.
Can a minor consent? Notice he is running from the question. This is a grown man in America running from the question to whether or not men can children consent.
Question. Are you serious? That's disgusting.
Can children consent? The answer is no, Mark. Since you're having such a hard time, I'm a little concerned that you don't know that children in America cannot consent. He can unmute.
Oh, wait, he muted willingly?
Yes.
These are the people that consented Charlie Kirk are these types of people. They shouldn't even be in our
society. Children cannot consent.
Listen. You keep muting me, and
I didn't mute you.
Damn it!
I didn't mute you. Answer the
question. First of all, you said you made a claim that trans ideology is.
I'm waiting for you to answer the question. Dude, nobody said all schools. Nobody said all schools. You're lying. Nobody said. And now I'm muting him. Hold on, Outlaw, because now he's lying. Instead of answering a very simple question that any grown man in this country should be able to answer, can children consent? The answer is no. Mark's having a hard time. He wants to obfuscate and try to say that I said something I didn't. I didn't say all schools. There are plenty of charter and private schools that do not teach these things in America. Okay? So I need you to answer the question. Answer the question. Before you ask me another question, I'm not going to allow it, Mark. Don't run away like a bitch. Answer the question. Can children consent
to interrelations?
Great. Children cannot consent. Do you hear that, folks? You agree children cannot consent. So the answer here is that these many children every single year are being medically abused, and Mark says it's not happening.
Oh, Mark, you might be stupid. Same with your followers. Your 1,600 followers might have a little bit of...
What I'm saying is this is statistically insignificant.
It's not important. Right, okay, then you have no excuse to be pro-choice.
Your opinions have no rationale or logic behind them.
The millions of children...
You're just repeating things.
The handful that get the consent by their parents, their doctors, and they come to this decision... for whatever reason.
What are you going to say?
It's not whatever reason. It's a prior gender dysphoria diagnosis, in case you can't read.
What I'm saying is this is not.
This is medical child abuse. This is proof of medical child abuse.
Opinion.
I agree.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. You agreed that these children can't consent.
If it was abuse, they would be arrested. Okay.
They should
be.
The fact
this is medical child abuse.
It's unconstitutional for a lot of people, and they aren't. And it's going to have problems.
The fact of the matter is, this is not proof of what you said. The claim was
this is true, dude. You're having two people parrot the same thing.
Trans ideology is widespread throughout this country.
It is now.
Appetite and my ability to love.